Yo, people, so today I thought I might as well make a video on the Routemasters because the Routemasters are honestly the most underrated buses in London. If anything, they're the most iconic faces of London to this day. The Boris bus Routemaster, apart from the AEC Routemaster, which is the first London bus that came out. Okay, that's the most iconic bus. That's the most iconic face of London. Unfortunately, obviously, I didn't grow up with these lot, so I can't really speak too much. But from all the rate, from the older generation and recognition that these lot get, I can say they're the most iconic buses in London. And the way they look as well, the design is nice and original. It's nice and simple and original. And I do get where the Boris bus route master made by Right Bus took in inspiration from these lot. I do get where it took its inspiration. I do understand. But it's a very good design. It's a very original design yet again. Like you got the circle lights at the front, just like the AEC Route Master. And then the rest of the design, the design is basically like remodifying the body of the bus. And I do like how original the window styling is. Just the lights, it's all blended in well. It's nothing's too overly done. Nothing's too overly stretched out and poking out all over the place. Like it's actually done well. Like you look at most modern buses today, okay, you could kind of understand why they're flopping because it's hard to come up with new ideas after making so much designs. There's hardly any other board ideas to think of. So you kind of understand why some bus models flop in the design. But this is nice and original. Like, just look at that, fam. The staircase, the glass staircase, bro, from the rear, and then the window just zooms all the way to the right, and then and then uh, and then from the right, yeah, from the right, just does that, stops the zigzag, and then here it goes up, and then the window reconnects to the front. Then it connects, like the design connects from the. Like I just like how they do that. I like how bus manufacturers think when they make these models. I actually do like, and it goes so unnoticed. Like the design and concept that these bus manufacturers have when they design these buses and and cars and shit. Even when you take a look at the interior, yeah, you got the reuse finally of old bench seats. Well, it's not actually the official bench seats, but it's basically the bench seats, but they modified it a bit to make it a bit more modern. I like how they reused it. So these LTs are basically like London's last buses with the bench seats. If you really think about it, which I do respect. I do respect how Right Bus did keep it into consideration to keep these buses modern yet old at the same time, with the colours, the old school red colours for the interior. And then even the seat pattern is a bit, the seat livery pattern is a bit similar to the old school Route Master in it. The interior concept is very clean. It's very like it's very innovative. Wow, it's very beautiful, honestly. And then you got the old school lights as well. This is what I'm talking about when I say it's got old school yet modern concept at the same time. You look at the interior lights; they're all individual. They're all individual like that. Like that's an old style concept. I like how they did it like that. It's not too modern, not too old. The design concept, it's very original. I really like it. Yeah, you'll get bare people. You'll get bare random just shitting on the design, saying shit like, "Oh, these bosses made my route boring. Oh, these bosses are so the route is so dead because it has these bosses." Just because they don't have a kick down system on them, just because they don't have a gearbox, they still provide you with a variety of vibrational noises. So I don't get what the problem is, and they're still quick as well. Well, majority of them that I've been on, at least. But the only people I can understand that will hate these bosses is the engineers, because the hybrid systems are because like it's a bit electrical because it's got electrical drive at the same time with a diesel drive, so it's kind of long. But only people I can understand that hate them is the engineers, the people that have to look after them, and the companies. That's the only thing. Because hybrid, I can imagine that being a bit expensive for all the shit. But yeah, the drivers, I've spoken to some drivers, even when these first came out. Let's look at a video, in fact. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me look at this first, yeah. Let me show you, like, what it's like around the thing. Like, so you got this nice wall at the top here. Got these nice windows, the old school bench seats, which these are probably, like, you gotta accept these lot. You gotta appreciate these lot for what they are, because these are probably London's last buses that have the bench seats. These are probably going to be London's last buses with bench seats. So you gotta appreciate them whilst you got them in it. And I like this Cleland Films guys. Apologies if I'm saying that incorrect. I hope I'm saying that correct. But yeah, this McClelland Films guy, for the angles and how much dedication he put into this video. The eyebus at the front, you got the eyebus at the rear. Now I rate that concept as well. That's nice and original. Also pre into that detail as well, because when are we gonna get a bus with two? Actually, no. I just cooked, because you see the future spec interior. It requires two I buses on some buses. Some companies choose to put two I buses with the high spec interior for some reason. It's a bit unnecessary, to be fair. And I prefer this old school I bus as well with the dotted font, man. I hate the new iPads, bro. Honestly, it's not gonna be the same London vibe without this. I'm ashamed at TFL for that. They're making it too train like. Very nice, man. You got the CCTV there, which we don't really need to see, to be fair. Look, even these guys, they know the shining light is bright, is like shining through the city. They know what they're looking at. They know what's buzzing through the city. Look, even these guys, look, they're puzzled. They're like, what? Ain't she beautiful? They're like, ain't she beautiful, bro? What's that? What's that shining through the city? Look, they're both puzzled. They're both puzzled, man. They're both puzzled by it. Look, look, this guy turns first. They're both puzzled by it. And that big man thing, though, I do appreciate the effort these guys put into, like, guys like that put into, like, walking confidently in the streets, knowing about all the problems in life. They're still trying their hardest to be successful, and and getting their money up, and still living their life. I do respect how they do it despite all life struggles because central London, most of the time, people that want to do harm to innocent people go for that area in London to just get back at the government or something like that. So I do appreciate these guys knowing all the dangers, all the possible dangers out there, yet they're still going out to their jobs and still trying their hardest to try their hardest in life. I do respect people like that because you never know what's going to come around the corner. Yet you still have that confidence to walk calmly, to walk like do what you want to do, despite all the dangers in life. I do respect that a lot, honestly. Like you see all these businessmen on the street. Like there could be a like you never know these days. There could be a jealous guy around the corner, a poor guy that's trying to like get back at the rich people because he's jealous of the rich people, and he just punches you in the face. Like there's people like that, you know. There's crazy mad people like that, you know. Like I'm not making this up. Like I do respect because there's bro, just deep it, yeah. You've got bare body, there's jealous people everywhere. They want to rob you. They want to get rid of your successfulness. Like so, I do respect these rich men walking about in the streets, like doing their thing. I do respect it, but at the same time, I've seen, bro, anyone can wear a suit, and it doesn't mean they're rich. To be fair, so why am I saying that? But nah, they've got some good money. They've got some good money. And I also do rate the three door concept of these lot as well. I do rate that unique idea, but it's cost the TFL a lot of money loss as well. So it's kind of a bad idea, but I like the look of it on the bus. It's actually cool. And these actually are 12 meters, except for ST812, which was the shorter version of these lot. These lot are 12 meters, I believe. So these LTs are, well, LT stands for London Transport, by the way, because TFL trying to give heritage to the AEC route master, the old school route master, and the London Transport generation before the TFL shit. So I do respect TFL for that as well. Let's see how long it is. It will show us here. Length 11.23. Oh, my bad. Uh, okay, so these are 11.3 ST812. Okay, Electrolyte ST812. Well, this thing got in a crash, so it got in a crash with WVM1. But this is the shorter route master. It's barely noticeable because because of the window design in it. It's barely noticeable, but it's short. It's short. I'm telling you right now, it's shorter. Before I didn't know what people were talking about. I was like, bro, that looks like a normal route master. But if you look at it a bit like closely, you'll see like it's shorter. It's shorter. Like let's compare it to LT812. Look, bro, you can't even see. You can't even tell. You can't wait. Is that the same bus? Wait, LTC 18. Yeah, it's the same bus. Sorry. Okay, let me get something different. Okay, so it used to be LT812 before they renumbered it. Okay, yeah. If you look at this here, it's got an extra third window here, so that's how you could tell. I see now. It's got extra window here, which indicates that this is 11.2 to 11.23 meters. See, it's stuff like that that will show you. That's how I usually read what the F1 bus is. See, this has only got two windows after the second door. This has got the normal LTs have three windows after the second rear door. I mean the second door. But yeah, I hope in the future TFL do partner up with Right Bus again to make a MK2 Boris Bus Routemaster. Oh, I wish they kept this. I wish they kept that livery on this one. That was majestic, bro. That was classic. That was proper classic, man. They should have kept. See these original liveries they put on these little once in a while. I do respect it. Even this, that was goated. That was goated. That was bro. I'm sorry. What's this? Okay, that's actually not that bad. Imagine the DB300 Root Master. That if Root Masters had DB300 engines, that would be sick. That would be sick. They do suit the 24 to 38. They suit the in my opinion, Root Masters suit the 1 foot. Nah, they suit the 38 and 24 the most out of all routes in London. They just suit. They suit the routes. Those two routes. They suit them a lot. Even the 11 as well. Yeah, the 11. They definitely suit the 11. They definitely suit the 11. 12. I'm not sure about actually 12. They look alright on it. Yeah, they suit the 11. 11 used to be allocated to WVLs. Now it's fully allocated to these lot. Now the batch of these lot that the 11 got. These were actually Go Ahead London's first batch of LTs. So before Go Ahead shortly adapted to put in the white logo on these lot because Go Ahead was still getting used to these bosses. They put their yellow logo on them. I don't know why they changed it to white. Shortly after, but yeah, because these are getting refurbished now, it's getting the white logo. I don't know why Go Ahead do that. Because like with the newer LTs, they were all brand new with the white logo, which is weird. Uh, I don't know why they changed it to white, but in the meantime, with MMCs and their other bosses, they were still doing yellow logo, the normal shit. Okay, the 176. Okay, the 73. They look alright on the 176. It's not bad, but I'd say the 176. Nah, what model boss can the 176 actually suit? Maybe a BZL. Do you think? I don't. Nah, no, nah. It's not. Nah. Uh, MMC, no, not really, not really. MMC don't really suit 176 like that. The MMC suits 436, not 176. Oh, MMC suits the 36 as well. 176 would suit. What boss of the day would the 176 suit? I'd say it suits. It would suit. It would suit. What do you man think? I'm gonna say uh I don't know. It has to be a square boss, man. Oh wait, 176. Hey! 176 would suit a city. 176 would suit a city actually. I'm gonna be 100%. 176 would suit a city. I can see that suiting. 176 is the type of route that could only suit a square based boss. Even an Eversetti looks alright on the 176. An Eversetti looks alright. I mean, yeah, it looks alright. But yeah, that's pretty much all I needed to talk about. Just talking about basic stuff about like these LTs, man, because they're decent buses, man. But they just get unrecognized for whatever reason. It's probably because people are cloud chasers, crowd chasers. I love the back staircase as well. I just love the light concept throughout the interior. Very original, very nice, very tidy. It's very like very mixed with old and new. Wait, let me check if the AEC Routemaster also used the seat booklet. Did it use the same? Okay, it used like red interior as well. So I respect how TFL and Right Bus used the same color scheme. I do respect that, but was it the same seat motoquet though? Moquette. Routemaster gear changing. Let me just try see if I can find like interior video or something like that. Oh, interior. Yeah. Okay, nah, it's not the same. It's not the same. Nah, it's not the same Moquette. It's not the same. But yeah, you can see the concept is very similar with the bench seats. I respect that. I like how the downstairs of the old school route master actually looks like a sitting room. Yeah, I actually don't. I actually don't. I actually think the design is quite iconic. I do understand why a lot of the old folks, the older generation of the bus community, love these buses. I do understand 100%. It's a very iconic design. I do understand why. Very old school, very basic, very nice, man. I like it. Imagine that LT in the future reuses the old moquette from these law onto its bench seats. Imagine that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, man. Hopefully, we do in the future get an MK2 Route Master. Thanks for watching the video for 23 minutes.